It is just about time for some football. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New England Patriots and the Tennessee Titans. Andres Borregalis ready to get us started. And away we go from Nashville. Here's Bryce Oliver. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. Leading them out, the #1 pick in the 2025 NFL Draft out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The reason the Cam Ward went 1-1 in my estimation is he's one of those quarterbacks whose style of play just sets him apart. You just know it. He is a gunslinger. But looking for the balance and managing risks he takes while keeping those same fearless style of play right there in his pocket, that's going to be the challenge for him in his career. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He finds Tigger Cockrell for the grab. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
At the 39-yard line.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. Jukes one defender. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Shotgun snap now to Ward. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains it up for that first down.
That's another Tennessee Titan.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
First and 10, it's Pollard. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
What's going to throw here on third? Dialing up a receiver screen. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Tyler Lockett, the touchdown! Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Patriots nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They'll be led out by last year's third overall pick. He started 12 games last year as a rookie. That's Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
To number 3 from Mario Douglas. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 42-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
May now on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Patriots punt team coming out for the former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors.
The Titans take over first down.
The Titans offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 23. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried to find Gunnar Helm with that throw. So now they're going to have to figure out this third down. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. To the
think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14, Patriots nothing.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. New England taking the field. It's second series of the game coming up. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Gibson. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Complete beyond the marker. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 43. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Patriots.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Jukes out a 1-stop. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Trying to sneak May. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Shy Tuttle on the stop. A gain of 1 yard. And a Patriot first down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Way now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregales leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Oliver with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Titans ready to take over on offense. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Ward now on 3rd down. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized. But
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Trying again, following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Third down, the Patriots sending out some reinforcements with a dime package. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throw over the middle is brought in by Lockett. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
A gain of 7.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Coming now from the Titans on this 4th down. On comes Johnny Hekker. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. He's got it at the 24. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. To the air on 1st down, May. Connects on the crosser. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a New England 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
May on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The Patriots proceed into the red zone for the first time. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Here's May to the air. Catch made over the middle. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots cut the lead down to 4.
Patriots 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. First down throw here for Ward. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Another try following the sack. Finds his man. It's Van Jefferson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They get to Pollard on the option. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Johnny Hecker on that a punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. The New England offense running out now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Patriots got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. May off the play fake. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one hits for 30. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He'll He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, it's May. The throw is caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Running for it was Stevenson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the 2-yard line.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Now trying to run in with Stevenson. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They've been kept out so far. Need to find a couple more yards here on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Boy Gallis on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots push their lead to 3.
17. Titans 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans taking over. Not much time remaining in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here's Gibson. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. The Patriots offense out there to start this third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. It's a design boot. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Stevenson with another carry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Patriot first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go again with Stevenson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. May now from the gun. Escapes the sack. He's going to have the first down as he slides to a halt.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New England.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll come up 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Gibson here from the gun. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Leading 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. May looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time, and he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. Drake made the touchdown.
Okay, you got to be aware defensively by this point that this guy is going to run if he sees daylight. I think there was an awareness factor. They just couldn't stop him. He has just been that kind of X factor with his legs.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game.
Titans 14.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So now here comes the Titans on offense. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. Tennessee to the line, 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Getting out to his left. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
At their 49-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Ward. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. This is brought in, big game for Lockett. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
It's a pickup of 44 yards. And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he's going to pay off his first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. The give on 2nd to Pollard. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Pollard. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Mullins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Titans start the second half with some needed points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building. We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here's 2nd and 11. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
May now on 3rd down. Stays in the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Titans and Cam Ward headed back out on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. 1st and 10, it's Pollard. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To the air with Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around third down.
Williams. A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's Titans ball and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Ward setting the pass. He's going deep this time. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Here comes the Titans punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Here's May to the air. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. To throw, here's May. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Complete to Hunter Henry. A gain of 9 yards. And a Patriot 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. A give left side to Stevenson. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
To the air on 1st down, May. Complete to Diggs out left. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Gibson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Gibson again. And he won't get anything this time. They stop him at the 4. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Big moment here for Andres Borregales. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Oliver with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And this is going to bring up 3rd down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now to Ward. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
They'll bring out the punter here. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. Starts his return from the 23. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Patriots offense all set to go. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. 1st down, May. He's keeping it. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 29. He's on a quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
May on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. Bringing their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set 3rd down. They bring Diggs in motion. Looking to throw. That one complete to Diggs. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Ball at the 33 for first down. Motioning him from the slot right. Run here with Stevenson. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. Patriots up by 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Stevenson on the give. He gets the Patriots the first down. And that should put an end to this contest.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Gonna be a victory for the Patriots as they drop to a knee here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Patriots emerge as winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.